Hello, Dolly had a long and winding road to its place as one of the great musical comedies of the American theater. It began its trip in England in 1835 as the play A Day Well Spent by John Oxenford. The Austrian Johann Nestroy adapted it as the farce Einen Jux will sich machen, or He's Out to Have a Good Time. Thornton Wilder brought the story back into English in 1938 as The Merchant of Yonkers, which flopped. So Wilder tried again in 1955 with The Matchmaker, which was a big hit and even made into a 1958 film. If you look at the progression of the titles, you notice that both Oxenford and Nestroy feature the two young men who escape for a day of fun in the city. Wilder's The Merchant of Yonkers focuses the spotlight on the young men's employer. Finally, Wilder got it right with The Matchmaker, Dolly Gallagher-Levy, as the main character. Producer David Merrick persuaded composer and lyricist Jerry Herman and playwright Michael Stewart to turn it into a musical, Gower Champion to direct and choreograph it, and Carol Channing to play the lead. Many of Broadway and Hollywood's greatest have since played that role, but Channing's performance remains definitive. Carol Lee Carmello plays Dolly in the touring production currently at the Fox. She may not be as big a name as some of her predecessors, but she has Tony nominations, and she makes an excellent Dolly in what is perhaps the best production, or at least the one I've liked most, of Hello, Dolly that I've seen. She gives the song I Put My Hand In a visual richness that's new to me and that the number needs. She may have been helped there by the current director, Jerry Zaks, and choreographer Warren Carlyle, who probably draw on Champion's work, his name is in the program, but give it their own richness. Hello, Dolly's ancestry is in farce, which is even harder than comedy, and Zaks makes the farcical elements work brilliantly, especially in the scene in Irene Malloy's hat shop when Cornelius Hackle and Barnaby Tucker hide in closets, under a table, and in plain sight from their employer, Horace Vandergelder. The timing and the misdirection of attention are exquisite. The same is true of the confusions at dinner in Harmonia Gardens restaurant, though there they are somewhat overshadowed by the brilliance of the choreography and dancing that surround them. The brightly amazing sets and costumes of Santa Luguasto and Lights of Natasha Katz heighten the cartoonish, farcical quality of the musical and of this production, with brighter colors in New York than in Yonkers. Daniel Beeman and Sean Burns charm with the innocent eagerness of Cornelius Hackle and Barnaby Tucker, and Annalisa Leeming and Chelsea Cree Groan charm with the quick and subtle wiles of Irene Malloy and Minnie Fay, Leeming especially attentive to the reactions of her character. John Bolton may share only a name with a recently departed member of the White House staff, but his character, Horace Vandergelder, does share that person's aggressiveness. The cast is fine throughout, as is this Hello, Dolly.
Yes, it's a classic, well done.
Yes, let's hear some of that great music.